And when I refer to savings as what I like to call safe savings. It's the money that we need safe. We need it kept, very liquid, which means that we can access it whenever we need it. We need it close to home so that if all of a sudden there's an emergency, our car breaks down, or we need some dental treatment, we can get to our money so we don't have to use our credit cards or go into overdraft. It's money that we are going to maybe, probably, very likely want to access. So savings is money that you want safe. And I like to divide savings into two aspects. There is, number one, what we call the expected expenses that we're going to have. So let's say, look at, your upcoming calendar year, and you might have periodic property taxes that need to be paid, or you're saving money for summer holidays, or you even need money for like your Christmas presents that you're going to buy at the end of this calendar year. Right? We have known expenses that don't happen every month. It's not like your food or your electricity bill or your telephone, right? But there are known expenses that happen on an irregular basis, and we want money in savings so that we don't have to scramble when those expenses come up. So that's money in expected savings. And then there's the unexpected things in life that always happen, and we need money also in a different sort of safety net, or I like to call it a financial freedom account. Money for those unexpected events in life, and some of them are good and some of them are bad, but we need money to help us, get through those periods of time. So it could be, for example, some plumbing work that happened, and any of us who are homeowners know all about plumbing work. One of my clients at the moment is dealing with the drainage system around the outside of her house, and it's actually becoming much more expensive than they had bargained for or budgeted for. So it's important to have money in safe savings for unexpected expenses like that. There could be, again, dental care, which all of a sudden, you didn't expect to need. There could be car repairs, replace your refrigerator or your washing machine, something like that. Could be a death in the family and you need to travel in order to be with your family members. Things of those nature where it's an expense and it's not fun, but we want money around so that we don't have to go into debt to pay for those life events. And then, of course, there are good things. All of a sudden, you find out there's a wedding that's happening on the other side of the world and you want to go to a wedding, or you want to go to a conference, something that, well, also, wow, you didn't know that was going to happen, but you want to have money reserved for those unexpected life events. And then the question comes up because, we know with the expected expenses how much we're going to need. So how much should we have in safe savings for the unexpected expenses? So financial planners recommend a minimum of $1,000. That's like the bare minimum to start with, but it would be much more solid. Your savings, your safety cushion would be much more solid if you had 3 to 6 worths of expenses saved up in a savings plan, in a savings account, for just in case, for whoopsies, as my dad likes to call them, so that you have the money in case you need it. And for entrepreneurs who are really their own, you are your salary, you are the money that's coming in to your life and into your family. I've even seen people recommend having a full year's worth of expenses, because if something happens to you, you get sick, or for some reason, I don't know, you need to move house, you need to take care of a parent, whatever it is, and you're not able to work in your business, that could be financially debilitating. And so it's really, really critical that you have a beautiful cushion for any sort of life happens events where you're going to need some money.